It's Duran in at center. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Cunningham. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Harden finds Mobley. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Mitchell, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. With the drive, good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Cade Cunningham. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Allen, a screen on Thompson. Here's Strus. Good D by Thompson. For Detroit, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this.
And wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
The 3 from Harden. Thompson with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 13.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Pass to Thompson. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. 15 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Now, here's Mitchell. From 18 feet away. No good off the front iron. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham against Harden. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Hit the floater. And Cunningham with the layup. 17 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Now here's Cunningham following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And Cunningham with the block. Puts up a deep three. From deep. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got 28 points for the game.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Drops in the tray.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. He's checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Here's Ball. No scoring in this one. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Really nothing you could do. Cunningham burying that shot over the difficult defense.
Here's Merrill. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Cunningham. Count it. Good. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Cunningham's got 40 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Ball. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Shoots over Ball. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shooter passes the ball. They need this. And Cunningham with the block. The rebound by Merrill.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
LeVert kicks to Stewart. Shoots over Mobley. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Oh, get off Isaiah Stewart. Getting it done.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Poked away. It's stolen by Duren. Up the floor. Back to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 49 points in the game.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA.
And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a...
Previous play is under review.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's Harden with the drive, and he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form.
Pass to Harris. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Nice move. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Harden's shot is off. Detroit's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The deep 3 from Harden. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Pass to Strus, and Harden wide open. He shoots off target with his 3.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
It's stolen by Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Detroit shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him. So a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Cunningham against Harden. To halt the run, and the jam by Harden.
Ooh, the finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless. And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Cleveland. Mitchell passes to Harden. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. Detroit's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. That one goes in.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Mitchell, and he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The Pistons have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Harden the pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 7.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Cunningham kicks to Ivey. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Launches it from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Here's Cunningham. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Tries again. Rebound, Detroit.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. And guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Back to Harden. The basket good off the assist from Allen. And that's 13 points for James Harden.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Harden outside, inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Tries the spin move. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2. A good look from Harden. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cunningham. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Karis LeVert. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Lanier in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Sasser gets the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Schroeder's got his first basket of the night.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dancing.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. There's the drive.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
Pass to Nance. Harden outside. Shoots it up. The shot comes out. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Count it.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring. Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
13 feet away. And it's Schroeder missing. The Pistons have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Allen's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Jarrett Allen.
And here's Detroit. They're on an 11-2 run. And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 15. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris. Harris has got his 6th assist on the night. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Tries from 10. Allen. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Cunningham. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
With those kind of handles, man, Cade Cunningham, a special talent.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Up top, Nance. Defended by Duren.
So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
Pass to Stewart. Now, here's Cunningham. For the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Driving the lane. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And here are the Cavaliers. And stolen by Harris. Poke loose. Out to the right wing. Stewart passes to Duren. Six to shoot. Cunningham against Ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Cleveland shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Cleveland moving it around. For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
And he makes that one.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but Veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.